Hi, this is Peter Wesley Bastone with another edition of What's in the Fucking Box. Today, I got some stuff here. Articles that I either was mentioned in or the club that I was DJing was mentioned in. I got into I was written up in a column called Mod Squad by Mitchell Schneider. He was the cool writer in Hollywood back in my days. And this is what he had to say. You can dance to modern music expertly programmed by DJ Peter Wesley. I like that. That was really cool. When I played in a lot of these clubs, I wasn't just strictly a DJ that played dance music. I used to play in between bands, live bands. 30-minute sets, 45-minute sets, whatever. The Positions, Telecon, Martini Ranch, the New Marines, the Western Heroes, Maureen Gray. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was there. So anyways, these will be on file someplace in my files. When I came back from LA, I knew a guy that I worked with in the supermarkets, Dave Nevue, and he was a guitar player. And he worked for a Vox Metallum. It was a heavy metal rag. And he wrote up a pretty nice little article on me. A lot of it was wrong, but he tried. Can't ask for any more. All right. What's up next here? Is this a business card? Oh, yeah. Pomona College. KSPC. Tom Dolan. Tom Dolan was a fan of the Brave Dog. He used to go there all the time. And through our conversations, he told me he was a communication student at Pomona College. So he asked me if I'd come down, we'd do a little interview, play some records. So I did. Don't have it on tape. Maybe Tom does. I do have a phone number, but being that it's 30 years old, probably not going to be making it. All right. Yeah, what else do I save here? All right, this is nice. Excuse me. My video card. Sepulveda Boulevard. I lived right off Meadowlark. And there was a little video store. And my girlfriend and I were living there, Cheryl. And we had this video, and we'd go get videos. And she gave me my own card one day and said, "Now you can go get videos, Peter." And yeah, Peter went and got videos, and Peter got porn videos, and that was the end of that. All right, here's something that's pretty neat. Wow. When I first came back, once I got to LA, 1979, I was living with my cousin Dondi. Dondi was a very creative young man, very smart, talented. He was working on a actor's career at the time. And anyways, loved to throw parties. So he had this grand idea about having a party in his backyard. I said, okay, cool. So everyone, the people from X were there. Marcy Mark showed up. All kinds of people from the scene were there. It was crazy, crazy party. Anyways, Dondi made the video. The flyer. Dondi say come. Yeah. Lots of people. Lots of people. I think the cops came 3 times, and after the 3rd time, we had to shut it down, but pretty interesting. All right. Here's a Jack Marquette playlist. Remember I told you Jack Marquette was doing my Ear for Music playlist, my charts? Well, the really good ones I would blow up into flyers. And that was one of them. Now, when towards the end of the Grenpetr thing, we were doing bigger and bigger shows. And I did this flyer that we made into a poster. The lingerie show, September 23rd, 1991. Look at that. I've got this one left. And there's one on the back door there. You see it? Yeah. And that probably ought to be one of my biggest shows. Place was packed. I went with a date. And place was packed. I jump off stage after the set, make it look like I'm important. I run through the crowd. There was a step up to the bar. And guess who's waiting at the top of the stairs? Cheryl! So, Cheryl gives me a big hug. We start making out. People are like, yeah, clapping and all that. And Faye Barron was the name of the girl. I see Faye Barron walking out the door, flipping me the bird. And, which is kind of a drag because I was going to get laid that night. She left. I walked Cheryl to the car, and then she left, and I found myself alone again in Hollywood. Lots of fun. All right, we're going to finish this up with some business cards, some more business cards. Wow. Lynda May Montano. That was her business card. One of our Net Shows alumni from the early days. She was on one of our CDs, Media Factory Records CDs. Mega Hackett, very good. Acoustic guitar, not bad. Here's one I'll never forget. Mr. Kenn Friedman. Kenn Friedman was a record producer. Well, not really a record producer, a record promoter. And what Kenn was doing was he was going around to publishing companies and buying out songs that weren't hits. And then he'd find artists, and he had control of the copyrights. So, anyways, one day he calls me up and he says, hey, I got a job. Are you interested? I said, what's the job? He goes, I need someone to remix a song by Mental as Anything on A&M Records. I heard A&M Records and I went, yeah, A&M Records, get my name on the record label. Yeah. So I did. So Kenn got me the gig. Me and Kenn went down. He picked me up in his Mercedes. We went over to the A&M lot. And we did the remix. Now, the remix, I did the best I could, but they had restrictions on what they wanted. They needed the lyric arrangements maintained in the song. They wanted a dance, you know, a club mix. Well, this song wasn't going to be a club hit with the lyrics in it. We might have been able to make it a club mix by doing a dub or whatever. Make a long story short, Mark McKenzie and me, Mark was the engineer at A&M, and me did the mix while Ken Friedman was cutting the line on these big spools. And the record came out, went nowheres. And after all of that, I get a phone call. And Ken is asking me out on a date. He said, I could get you a whole much more work. I said, yeah, Ken, but see, the problem is that I'm not gay. He says, well, if you ever change your mind, my door's open. Thanks, Ken. And then the last business card I have was from my business partner, Big Dweeb Studios. Big Dweeb Studios was a small 4-track recording studio down in Chic cellar. And he recorded his band, the McKnickNix, and other local bands to record down there. And I believe that I was the last artist to actually record down there before he moved down to North Carolina. So that's no longer around, Big Dweeb Studio. But I got the card, never throw it away. And guess what? That's the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm getting deep into my boxes, so hopefully I'll have a lot more things to show you on our next edition. So until the next edition, have a great day and adios, amigo.